of the juice. All right. The clock is on. Will there be battery by the time I get to point 11? I'm not going to check at all until we get there. So it's a roll and go. Roll and go. This is kind of a cool little section right here. Okay. Just gonna let you know I'm focused on going. Less talk, more go. So now's a good time as we hit the halfway point in the long video of the trail, assuming. Go get yourself a snack. Share this. And we'll be back for some more. Well, you'll be back for some more. See if the video has run out. All right. Moving along. Hell, the heck is this nonsense? I think I heard a squirrel dog. Maybe not. Could have been a chipmunk. Alrighty. Heading on the trail to point 11. Heading on the trail to point 11. If there's no bench, we're coming back to that deer enclosure. FYI. Okay. All right. There's a sign over here. Curious on what it says. Probably private property. Safety zone, no shooting within or into area. No hunting beyond this point. All right. No bang bang to the right. Bang bang to the left. Where's that trail go? Squirt, squirt. No, it's a bird. Man. Squirrel dog, squirrel dog, squirrel dog. Another one over here. Another one over there as I'm tripping over roots. All right, look at this, folks. Look at this. Nice little cooler. Where was this earlier when it rained? Good. I mean, I was okay next to the tree that I was near, but it's like, still, come on. Get here. You know, I could have just stayed right here and been fine. Oh well. I know I'm sweet, but I didn't melt, don't worry. Oh, good Lord. Do we follow this around or what? Or does it go to the left? No, no. We're right now at the bend. Okay. Squirrel dog. Squirrel dog. Squirrel dog. You see him? You see him? All right. All right, we can't have too many shiny things. Squirrel. Seriously. Because I'm hoping that you're still recording. I want to check, but I'm not going to. All right. Here we go. Oh, look at this area. Look at this area. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. All right. Nice little incline right here. Enjoy nature. getting slower as the incline gets higher. Look at that tree. Oh, look at that house. Huh. Hell, more? Whose idea was it to do this? Oh yeah, mine. Holy crap. All right. We're going. Squirrels. Squirrel dog. I really hope you're still seeing this. This is awesome. What is there to not love about a heavy breathing adventure Ted as he shows you the mighty trail. See, you always take the high ground. Learn that in Star Wars. High ground. Like, holy crap. Where the hell we go? I think we go down. Need to get the map on. Yep, we go down. I like going down, but a lot of times when you're going to go down, you're going to go up. It's always good to be careful, especially when the energy is low. It is easy to trip. It's easy to get in a hustle to want to get down because it's like, oh, it's going down to relief. It's easy to be complacent. So you still just want to have that control and head down with ease so you don't trip down deadly roots or whatever is the down path. I'm assuming that you're still recording. I'm just having the luck that you are. Oh, look at that. Look at the tree. Oh. Alrighty. I think we're close. We're getting close. I feel that I see a sign up ahead. We're going to see if we're still recording, because I said that we would. Okay. All right. We made it to point 11. 2% left. Here's the map. This goes to PJ Hoffmaster, which will be a different episode. The beach. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a breather right here on the bench. And I will be back momentarily. All right, we are back. This is Park Adventures with Ted. And I do want to make sure that we are back. Let me get to the DJI app here. But basically, we are up here, and we're going to head all the way back down to that red dot that says Trailhead. So, yep, that's where we're going. We're going back this direction. And to 10 we go. All right. Oh, we got to turn on AllTrails. We almost forgot to turn on the AllTrails, because I did. Hit the pause. All right. Here we go. Good little point. Before you leave anywhere, you always want to make sure that you didn't leave anything behind. Glad you reminded me. The camera is back on the strap. So, hopefully we can get the camera with some snapshots. I was at 2% for battery by the time I turned you off. We took a little breather there. And so that only tells me on the way back that need to have that same fight and drive. So here we are on the way back. So I did not hit the record button. It's weird because I checked it on the app right when I took off from 11 and we were recording. So somewhere in here we didn't record, stopped recording or whatever. So anyhow, here we are at 17. We're gonna go down to 18 and then yeah, on the way back. So we're definitely gonna make it now with the battery. Let me get you on the helm. I have no idea what happened. I'm confused on what happened, but I'm not gonna backtrack. So unfortunately it happens. Here's a bench. Oh, I need to figure out which way we're going here. The sun has come out, as you can see. Now I'm truly talking to you guys. Where before I was just talking to myself, apparently. Let's see here. We need to figure out where we are going. Alright. When I aimed in this direction, we're going in this direction. Well, you'll see some photos. I was getting the camera out. Like I said, I have no idea where it stopped. And considering when I started, I was at 96% on the battery. And when I just turned you guys on, I was at 90. You missed a good portion of the trail. It was definitely a lot of ups and a lot of downs, a lot of ups and a lot of downs. A lot of huffing and puffing. So here we are, continuing on. As I almost trip to really make an awesome video. But now, because of the paranoia that I have, we're going to make sure we are recording. So we're going to go back into the DJI app to see. All right, we are definitely recording. Yep. So I've got no idea what we missed. So we'll have to figure that out. Anyhow, we're back. You're back. That's the important part. And that's why you have to periodically just check whenever you're on a trail. I'm still curious on when I went out. So you guys didn't see the woodpecker, but you'll see pictures. We did see a couple squirrel dogs. My only thing of trying to understand what happened is, see, in the app I can control the recording as well, the stop and start button, and all I can think of is that maybe when I was closing it out, putting it in my pocket, it wasn't completely closed out. Look at this shelter right here. Look at this. Where were you when the rain showed up? But it maybe I accidentally hit the stop button when I put it into the pocket. But as I was closing the screen out, so that doesn't make sense either. Oh well, the important thing is I caught it before it was too late for the going back half. So you live and you learn. Squirrel dog. Lost count. Well, we're getting back to the sandy area. All right. Look at that woods. Isn't this just beautiful? All right. All right, let's keep on rolling. So here's a little viewpoint overview of where we are. on the trail. So, yeah. Oh. Alrighty. Look at this. This is pretty sweet right here. We're gonna go ahead and take a little photo of this. Alright. Squirrel dog. Where is he? Where's the squirrel? Oh, look at this. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to take a picture of this coming back. Oh, look at that. Boom, look at that. Sorry I got your trail sick there. I apologize. What was that? I wanted to move very quickly to the right, but I didn't. I stopped myself. I almost did. I almost gave in. But I didn't. Okay. Look at the beauty. Look at the beauty. I was kind of hoping a trail was going to go. I want to get up there. All right. Paranoia is kicking in, so I need to do a trail check. Yes. Yes. I just heard something. What did we hear? I have a feeling it's into the sun, but I'm trying not to look into the sun. Okay, all right. You know, I'm going to fix you a little bit again. We're going to go just a squeak. Oh, man. Okay, we're good. We're recording, and that's the most important part. But the reason why I don't think that's what I did is because I looked at so many times on the way to point 11 that I looked at it and put it in the pocket, looked at it, put it in the pocket. So I don't know what happened. Let's look at the latest of the footage and go from there. Anything and everything is possible. Nothing is off the books, even if I don't think it's possible. All right. Here we are. Okay. 0.4. And then the 3. All right, cool. So yeah, right here, I'm gonna go to 4, down to 3, 2. I'll decide at 2 if we want to just go back, or because I missed some of that footage, I might show you the top of 20. Haven't decided. We'll decide when I get to 0.2. But we're going to 4. You know, naturally, my sister asked me if there was a lot of hills. So, of course, the recording would stop at the major of the hills. Of course. Of course, why wouldn't that happen? Like, hello. It's like, you know, any person knows this when you're playing basketball alone and you make that shot from like half court and you're like, you're not gonna believe this. I just made a half court shot. And everyone's like, yeah, let me show you, you know, and you spend like 4 hours trying to show them. Same principle. But luckily with the AllTrails map, the data doesn't lie. Just gotta look at the elevation. Alrighty. We just looked at that map. We could skip this map because we're going to 3. No. Holy moly. I hear folks, I think. Do I hear people? I don't know. Probably around this bend. Around the bend we go. Nope, maybe not. I could have sworn that I heard somebody. Maybe not. There is a plane ahead, up. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's over there. All right. Isn't this trail just gorgeous? Especially now that the sun is out. Like, it just makes it shine. Like, look at that. Like, look at that. Like, that doesn't look like anything. But I'll show you how you can make something look like nothing. We're going to go this direction. All right. I'm not gonna lie, doing the photos is a little tricky with the helmet on, and God, I can't get my camera. There we go. And I left the lens unlocked again. All right. Back in business, the lens is up, not extended out. And into the sun we go. I think the raccoons have moved this over a little. Markers to let us know that we're on the trail still. That's good. There really hasn't been any points that it's been like, is this the trail? Is that the trail? Are we over here? I mean, there's been offshoots. So there's been a couple times that I've had to refer to the map of the phone. So when I started off in the parking lot, that does not have great service at all. So what I didn't tell you was that I actually parked there, didn't have service to get my maps up. So I learned a valuable lesson that I knew already, but I didn't do it. So I had to learn the hard way. And that was to download all of your maps offline mode. Basically download them. So squirrel dog. Squirrel dog. So did definitely learned a little lesson. Like I said, the hard way. Download all the maps. And I don't know why AllTrails didn't take the map that I made. It's like it took half of it. I don't know why. All right, here we go. Here we go into the sun. Alright, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Take a little breather right here. Look around a little. I don't know what's going on with my foot. It's not necessarily hurting. 0 blisters because I'm using some really good socks. Let me kind of... All right, let's keep on rolling. Oh, man. All right, let's roll. I know, I'm the one that said it. I know. All right, we need to make sure that we're still recording. Not gonna lie, I'm a little paranoid. Okay, we're recording, so I don't know where I'm still confused on where, on what went wrong. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Am I slowing down? Hell yeah. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. Okay. Downhill. But remember what I've always said about downhill. Actually, I don't think it was recording. You need to be careful about downhill. I might have said it earlier. I think it was before the end of the road, before the turnaround. Maybe not. I don't remember. But what I was saying is you want to be careful when heading down a slope because you want to be in control. Don't let the fatigueness of you let your body get out of control, so you're just like doing like this motion where you're going forward. You know, you want to be in control and precise. I really want to go up that trail. I really do. The problem is this is the trail. And what have I always said about the trails? You need to stick to the trails. Alrighty. We are coming up to a map. Point 2 is ahead. We are getting near the end of the road as we know it. Oh, it looks like this leg to 2 is going to be rough. Oh yeah. It's going to be rough. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be rough going from here down to here. Look at all that. Look at all that. Alrighty. This is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Alright. Oh man. I can't wait for like the trees to be really developed at their full peak. Nice little tunnel walking right down here. I hear kids. It's the children of the woods. They're here. They're coming for us. Da, da, da. If you've been watching my videos, you know my rules. If you haven't been watching my videos, shame on you. Watch my videos and you'll know. Squirrel. Squirrel dog. Squirrel. Squirrel dog. Squirrel dog. Come here, squirrel dog. Come here, squirrel dog. Alright. Part of me wants to put the jacket away. A part of me just says, forget it. But I could use a drink. Could use a drink. Oh, what the fridge? The hell was that? Sasquatch, be quiet. Okay, here we go. Good Lord. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. We're going right over there. We're going right over there. Here comes the hills. Do they have eyes? Oh. Do they have eyes? Okay. We can take a little breather. Oh, man. Oh, how are you doing there, Leaf? Leaves? If you listen, you can hear the children of the woods. Not anymore. Okay, let's go. It's a nice, like, shaded area. Look at this. All right, here we go. All right. Not gonna lie, that was rough. Especially when you've already done several of those. Already. Alright. What's this? Okay. I got you. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it went up there. It looks like there's a trail that does go up there. Alright. Alrighty. Coming around the bend. Here we go. Choo choo. Speaking of choo choo and the little engine that could, now I know how he felt going up that damn hill. Da-da-ba-bum. Look at this, the rolling hills, the woods. You can't get over it. Can't get over it. I hear another one. I hear a woodpecker. I see a lot of hill in front of us. Is he up there? I'm not seeing him. We'll get down here and then we'll look up. Try not to have you look into the sun. Keyword, I'm trying. See you on this tree. Come on, do your thing. I don't know. Why, what do we have here? It might not be a mushroom, but I see an opportunity for what are these? Oh man. We'll have to Google Lens these, what they are. I got 1 bar LTE. Could probably make it work, but we'll see. It might have to be a later and insert into the video. Speaking of video, you know what it's been a minute for. It's time to make sure we're still recording. Yep, still recording. All right. Again, like, I'm pretty sure that, like I said, we'll figure it out. Or I will figure it out. Because half the battle of fixing a problem is knowing how the problem became. Probably should have taken my coat off back there. Not gonna lie. I really want to go to the top of the mountain here, but I'm not gonna lie, the gas is really thin. Alrighty. Alright. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of ready to get back to the car. Trying to remember what this intersection at point 2 looks like. So I would like to show you what you're missing. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Here's the bench. Here's the bench. $19. Huh. Okay. Where's the trail map? Here it is. We're at point 2. Oh yeah, 19 is right over there. I'm assuming that you have this in view. Okay. Well, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Well, it's 0.1 that we went by. Let's see. What is that? 0.16? 0.11? Where are we on the battery? I'm gonna sit down here. I'm gonna look at the battery here. Oh, look at that. Came from over there. %43. Man, I think we could do it, but I don't know. Where are we at the AllTrails? All right, let's go back. Hello. Oh yeah, doubling down on the getting back to the car. We are 5.6 miles into this hike. So yeah. Oh yeah, look at over there. I love this sand. Oh, look at that. Oh, definitely look at that. Look at that right there. I love the sand. It's my favorite. We are going to take a little photo here. All right. All right. All right, here we go. When we get back to point 1, It's a straight shot back to the parking lot. You kind of saw that already in the beginning of the video. So here, as you know, I try not to repeat a lot of the video. I mean, if it's small sections of backtracking, then yeah, but if it's a good, little section, then there's no need to show you. Now, yes, I know you're saying, wait a minute. I was letting you listen to a song that I made. So, yeah, you were still viewing it, but you're jamming to a song that AI made for me. I put in, do this. It went, okay. And it went, zing. And I went, I like. Ooh, is this it right here? I feel like this is it. I think this is it. This looks familiar. Looks very familiar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's point one. So, yeah. All we have now is to make it back to the parking lot, but I am not going to have you view this time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to call it for right now. We're going to head that el direction. And yeah, I'll catch you back at the parking lot. All right, we are done with North Ottawa Dunes. So yeah, this is North Ottawa Dunes. This was the fun that I had. This is what it looks like. So hope you enjoyed the trail, and you know the drill. This is Park Adventures with Ted, and comment, share, you got it. Peace. Alright, here's the other part of the park, the beach. If you were to start at the beach, there's the silver bullet. You'd walk up this direction. Somebody left their water bottle. You'd walk across here. Gotta look both ways for the cars. And I'm just holding, as you can see. You look both ways, you gotta beat that one. And you'd come over here. And you come get that very top. There is a walkway that starts right here. And yeah, I think it just does a big loop. Obviously it connects to those trails that we were just on. So yeah, here's the, you used to be able to run down these dunes. That was fun till you went head first. But yeah, here is the freshwater dune action. I'll have you pause if you want to read. And then we'll come to the disturbance afoot. And again, pause if you want to read. So yeah, I mean, here is the view of this little notch that I was hoping to kind of put in. I didn't want to start here because I didn't want to go through and get up that mess right away and use up all the gas right away. So here's the, like I said, this section that I didn't show you, and then it comes back out to the beach, which probably going to get sun in the face. So yeah, and you got beautiful Lake Michigan. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this little sneak peek into this part of the park that I didn't show you for obvious reasons. I didn't want to have too much gas out of the tank right from the get-go. All right, this is Park Adventures with Ted, and you know the drill. Oh, hey, what are you doing? I thought the video's done. It's time to, well, since you're here, it's the end of the video. Remember, it's always good to hydrate. But yeah, see you later. You know the drill. Comment, share, all that good stuff. All right, see you later. Oh, hey, what are you doing? I thought the video's done. It's time to, well, since you're here, it's the end of the video. Remember, it's always good to hydrate. But yeah, see you later. You know the drill. Comment, share, all that good stuff. All right, see you later.